What's up, guys? Flash Carter here, and today we're taking a complete look at the Lego room. This is the 2024 Flash Carter Lego Star Wars collection. Here we go. All right, guys, there is quite a bit to go over here, lots to cover, so I figure we would start all the way when you enter the room right here. Got a couple cool prints I actually picked up at the Too Many Games convention that I wrestled at. This holographic I should say, I guess. It goes from Anakin to Darth Vader. Very, very cool. Like that one a lot. But let's get started here with the collection. Got all the helmets here, every single one done and finished. The couple mechs they came out with there, gotta get the new ones. Started lining up my 25th anniversary figs there. Gonna get the rest of them. Couple brick heads on top, started picking those up around 2020, I would say. Then coming down here, this is just kind of all miscellaneous clone and droid battle pack stuff. Couple spider droids, couple swamp speeders. This is actually a custom turret right here that I made out of 4 of these. Very nice, got that instruction off of Rebrickable. Looks really solid. And then a bunch of 501st stuff down here. Clone walkers, more cannons, other stuff. Nothing exciting there. We come on over here. We got some decent stuff. We have the Starship collection. Still waiting on that Millennium Falcon to go on sale. The 25th anniversary here we have of the droid troop carrier that just came out. Then we start getting to some real cool stuff. So here is my Technic shelf right now. We got 6 sets. Missing a couple of them, but don't worry, guys. We got the big ones, the Droideka there, the Hailfire droid, the Super Battle droid. Rest of them aren't as expensive. We'll get those in a little bit. And then we got the original, or I should say the Clone Wars version of the ATTE down here. Nowhere else to put that guy, so we'll move him once we create more space. But going on over here to the main part, I would say, this is what started filling up first. These are the shelves. Up here, we got the Empire shelf. Checking it out. Very, very crowded. Palpatine's arrest back there. Just a ton of TIE fighters from over the years. The TIE Defender, some interceptors, a bomber over here. Lots of really cool stuff. And then this is one of the most crowded minifigure shelves I have. Lots of different kinds of stormtroopers, pilots, scout, snow troopers, or I should say scout troopers. The snow troopers are not on here. You'll see those a little bit later. And then a bunch of Darth Vaders, Palpatines, and Royal Guards. All right, moving on down here from the Empire shelf to the Rebel shelf. We got all our X-Wings, A-Wings, Y-Wings, B-Wings. We got the new Rebel base from Yavin 4. The old Tantive 4 back there. The Home 1 right here, very nice set. Couple other newer ones too. The Rebel shelf was never too crowded a one. Started getting more recently. But hopefully we'll get another 1 or 2 of these, get some more Rebel friends in there, another Captain Antilles. Very nice set, the Boarding the Tantive 4 was that came out. But you can check that out, some Endor guys, some pilots, Han and Chewie back there, the Death Star versions, very nice. Moving on down here, this is sort of a weird shelf. It doesn't really have any theme. At first, it was Endor and Mustafar only, and then I realized I didn't really have enough sets for all that, so we started putting some bigger Disney ones that I couldn't fit on my other Disney shelf. But as you can see right there, we got the Duel on Mustafar and that other Mustafar set that came out in 2020. 2 really cool ones there. We have the attack on the Endor Imperial base right there going on, with a little scene that I tried to create. Not too many Endor sets in recent years, so that's a bit of a struggle. And then we got these big sets over here. Nothing too special, just recent ones from Disney. And here is my droid shelf, guys. All my droid minifigures you're going to see here. A couple cool ones. We got the Pit droid over there. That's an old one. Some of these guys are from that original Sandcrawler. And then some Advent Calendar ones, among other ones like this R2-D2 from the Jabba's Sail Barge. This white Protocol droid looking pretty cool. And finally, if we move all the way down here, this is my only Disney shelf. You're going to only see Disney ones on here. So Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, The Bad Batch, things like that. There's an Andor set right there. A couple other ones. And we have the Razor Crest back there. And if you watched my most recent video, you know that I just put a couple guys on this shelf and then moved them. But here are my Disney guys. Everyone looking pretty nice. Some Ahsoka ones, some Obi-Wan ones back there. And the new Boba Fett looking very sharp with the black color tone. Lots of Mandalorian stuff too. Couple Bad Batch over there. But let's move on over to the next shelf. Okay, so moving on over from there, we do have this picture here I haven't hung up yet. Got to put that up eventually. But this is the center, I would say, of the collection, the Millennium Falcon. Very nice, obviously. Got to have this, the biggest Lego Star Wars set they've ever made, along with some other scaled versions of it and all the figures right there. Moving down, though, we got our droid shelf right here. I should say the Separatist. All of their vehicles, tanks, the Malevolence back there, some Vulture droids, and then a whole lot of battle droids, Count Dooku, Grievous, Ventress, a couple guys like that, Gunray, super battle droids, destroyers, all the things you can think of right there. Just a nice shelf. And then moving on up here, guys, we have the clones, all of the legions. I do have more than this. You're going to see the rest of them a little bit later on. But here they are kind of sorted out with their Jedi, with Emperor Palpatine up in front, of course. Got both versions of him with some Senate guards right there. Very nice. This is like a prequel shelf. Got some old sets back there from, I believe, 2001. That's the Jedi Defense set. Second version of the Gungan sub back there. Bounty Hunter Pursuit. This is a very sought-after set. Just a couple cool prequel ones right there. And then if we go all the way up here, this is the 501st Legion, along with Ahsoka's 322nd or 332nd, whichever one it is. This guy's actually a custom right here up in front. Don't have many of those, but I'll point out the ones that I do. And then just some other Episode 3 sets, along with the Cloud City minifigures, guys. You'll see the set in a little bit, but yes, that is Cloud City Boba Fett. All the figures there in pristine condition. Got that case just for that. Couple Grievous sets back there and a Wookiee one. And then this really cool 3D printed Super Battle Droid I got. Really like the blue color it was in, like the original Super Battle Droids. Now we're going to take a step to the right here, going all the way up here. These are all my Jedi that I have, or I should say all my repeat Jedi. If I had them for the first time, they would be in a mock you're going to see in a little bit, or on that other shelf with the clone troopers. But here's all Jedi Starfighters, Jedi Interceptors, things of that nature. Oop, this one fell down. All right, got that guy back up there now. As you can see, lots of the fighters back there, Interceptors, some shuttles. That's a really nice set, iconic from the complete saga, as well as the frigate, which was just basically a recoloring of that set with a little bit sturdier of a build. And then we got the Jedi Shuttle, which was also re-released very recently. And the ARC 170 kind of just snuck right in there with all the other Jedi ships. Really, that should be down here with all the cloned vehicles. But I don't even have any minifigures on this shelf because I could barely fit the stuff I have on there. Some highlights, you got the Clone Turbo Tank from the Clone Wars. The Venator, obviously very sought after. We have 3 different gunships here, the Clone Wars version, the original 2002 version, and then we have the brand new 2023 version. The original fighter tank and a couple more of them over here, and then a bunch of the new AT-TE, and a nice V-19 right here, and that is the original AT-AP. So guys, moving on down a shelf here, we've got our Tatooine shelf, definitely one of the rarer ones. And then taking a look right here, we got the Sandcrawler, some old Tatooine pod racing sets like Watto's Junkyard right there, the original sail barge, and then the Rancor pit with Jabba's palace, got them stacked on top of each other. Lots of cool minifigs here, some old ones, some Darth Mauls, Jawas, Gungans, all things of that nature, some Boba Fett's back there, just very cool. I did sneak some Naboo guys into here as well for the Episode 1 theme, I should say. And then finally, all the way down here, probably the most lackluster of the shelves. This is just like bounty hunters, miscellaneous, other aliens in the universe, things that really don't fit in on any of the other shelves. And you can see that here in the minifigs. Got a little Mandalorian army starting, though. I think they might have to get their own shelf with the Mandalorian show. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, done over there. Moving over here. Underneath the autographed basketballs is my prized UCS collection. Obviously, you guys just saw Jango Fett's Slave One. Did a review on that. If you didn't see it, make sure to go check that out. I'll put a card right now on the screen for that. We got Boba Fett's version of the Slave One here. The UCS version. Probably one of the nicest sets you'll ever see. Definitely gets rated pretty high on a lot of different people's lists. Right behind that, another sought-after set, the UCS Star Destroyer. This thing was probably the hardest thing I've ever built. Lots of people who come down here ask me that, and that's the answer I give them for that. Then we got Obi-Wan Kenobi's UCS Jedi Starfighter. That's a rare one. You don't see too many of those out there. Then we got the A-Wing, the TIE Interceptor, Luke's Land Speeder, the Death Star 2. That thing was over $1,000 when I got it at the time. Huge piece of my collection right there. So happy to have that. And it just looks awesome, especially compared to the other Death Star that I had growing up. This one just blows it out of the water. Darth Vader's TIE Advance, just did another video on that. Make sure to check that out if you haven't. Click on the screen right now. Luke's X-Wing right here. This was last year's UCS set. The Razor Crest, this is a big boy. This was probably the second biggest one I think I ever built besides the Falcon. That thing was a behemoth, but it is solid, guys. It is solid, and you can move it around. It won't break. And then the Republic gunship, obviously one of the best UCS sets they've ever made. Very, very nice. Wish they gave it better figures, though. And the new R2-D2 that just came out. He really shouldn't be on this shelf, but we just stuck him there because we don't have much other space. Okay, now moving on from this, we're going to go over here to a couple of my mocks. These are not the best mocks, but you're going to see a better one coming up. So the original plan for this, once I get more green bricks, is to do an episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 mock. So this is going to be the Battle of Naboo. Just need green bricks to get that done. Here we actually have the whole Kashyyyk / Order 66 scene. So as you can see, all the Kashyyyk droids and super battle droids riding in on their snail droid tanks here. And they're trying to invade Kashyyyk, but little do they know, behind enemy lines, Emperor Palpatine is given the order to kill all the Jedi right there. And Yoda's going to have to take this guy's head off. But for the time being, the clones are good. At this moment, they are. They're about to turn. This is the moment before Order 66 happens. And then over here, I like this one a little bit better. My Geonosis mock. You can see all the Jedi are leading their respective clone legions into battle. Made sure to sync them up as best as I could to canon. And you can see behind enemy lines over here on this one, we got Nuke Gunray, Poggle the Lesser, and the Commander droid getting closed in on by a couple custom clone commandos I have right here. And then we just got some other droids and Geonosians flying around. Nice little starfighter right there on the Republic tank. Very cool mock. I tried to incorporate some of the old Geonosis sets and figures with the rest of them, as you can see. And I even gave that guy a little boost right there, the Rocket Purple Trooper. So guys, that's those mocks. Now moving on over here to the next display, we've got Mos Eisley Cantina with all of its figures, and the original Cloud City, guys, in 100% completion with the 2006 Slave One on the back landing pad. This set, obviously newer, not much to it, but if we go down here, got some other miscellaneous Star Wars stuff, along with that 2017 Jedi Starfighter with the rare Jango Fett, sealed in package. Have not opened that one yet, and I still need it for the rest of my collection, I should mention. Now, as we look below the Pez, we have couple nice paintings I should point out too. And let's not forget over here, the most important part of my minifigure collection, the rarest ones I have. We've got such a collection in here. A Phase 2 Rex, Jedi Bob, Queen Amidala, the original Watto, Zam Wessel. Look at those beautiful gunpowder blue super battle droids, the Geonosis battle droids. Lots of really cool ones in there. Dagobah Luke, the Chrome Stormtrooper. These three guys all light up next to Pon Krell. We got Han and Luke with their medals right there. Just lots of really cool ones. The Jango Fett, obviously, you guys just saw that video. Really like that. And I also really like this. It's almost like a glass picture that you just kind of hang up on the wall with command strips. Very cool. Got that at Too Many Games as well. And then some other nice pictures just hanging out. This one I picked up recently. Really like that one. Getting close to the end here, guys, we have kind of my specialty shelf display, I should say. These are all droids up here and a couple buildable figures, nothing too special. But as we move down, we've got some special ones like this Comic-Con Detention Block Rescue, some Christmas ones. There's another Comic-Con Escape the Space Slug, Luke's lightsaber. You had to buy the UCS AT-AT on the first day it came out to get this bad boy. Some May 4th collectibles, a few of the diorama sets, a few of the adult ones, as you can see right there. And then on the bottom here, we got some more May the 4th Be With You collectibles and just some other miscellaneous Star Wars items. And then finally, guys, as we move on over here, almost done, we have this very cool holographic Clone Wars picture, which goes from Anakin to Obi-Wan to Ahsoka. And the color of the clones actually changes depending on how you look at it. So that's really cool to match their legion. But guys, we have this insane, massive Battle of Hoth. Let me take you through it. Starting with the rebels back here, we got Luke in the chamber here trying to heal up after he just got attacked and Han found him. Then, of course, they have no time to wait because the Empire has launched a full attack, trying to get to that shield generator right there. Everyone's panicking, trying to run to the trenches, run to the turrets, set up defenses as quick as they can because these snow troopers are coming in a hurry. Lots of ATSTs, ATATs out there, whatever you want to call it. And then we even have one right here trying to get that hook around their legs and take them down like Luke does. And guys, that concludes the Lego room tour. I want to thank you all for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And let me know down below which set specifically you want to see reviewed in depth next. And I will see you guys next time.